Hi guys, so this particular video will be covering the technical analysis of Shopify incorporation. So if you would have seen our previous video, would have covered more of the economic, a little on the financial, as well as the risk of Shopify. This video will concentrate on the technical analysis of the company. So let's move on and let's look at it. If you want to know how did I set up, please check into my video. There is one video on technical analysis, setting up chart, and it is not definite, but this is just myself setting up the chart. So you may choose to have your own method. So if you want to understand further how to read the chart, there is a lot of good training programs out there which you can subscribe yourself. Okay, all right, and before we go further into anything, I am making sure it's in one day, and I want to have a year view. So if I look at it now, I'm in July, so let me just stretch it up to July last year so that we have 1 year view. So you can either click here to get the view, so this is likely to be 1 year view, but I want it in a day. So June to, so you can just click the timeline down here and stretch it up, right? So let's pull it up to August. Okay, I think this should do. Okay, so yep, we have a 1 year view here, and let's look at it. The last candle closed at 1,499.93 cents. That's about 1,005 to be precise. All right, so here and the EME, exponential moving average of 20 days closed at 1,512, so which is previous close is above. Now our close is below, so therefore this is a bearish at the moment, although it seems to be bullish all this while, and it became bearish and then it went back bullish, but now it is in the bearish mode again. Okay, so we do not know. Today is Monday, and the US stock market has not started yet, so we do not know how the candle likely to be today. Okay, so as far as the timestamp here is concerned, it is still a bearish market. So let's look at it. Is it uptrending? Yes, it is very highly uptrending. And if I see that the simple moving average of 200, which is giving the view of 1 year, and the current closing has a huge gap. So yes, it is a strong uptrending company. And is there any golden cross recently? I don't think so. The last golden cross took place in May 26th. So that's more than 3 months. We do not know how the company would be after this. Okay. And so we are looking at another indication of a golden cross, where whether the exponential moving average 20 is crossing above the simple moving average. That's a second way of looking at it as a golden cross. There are different strategies, so you can follow any strategies that you know. So in this video, I stick to the strategies that I have learned and I acquired, practiced, and confident with. So you can message me if you want to know where I have learned. I can always provide you the details, and it is a virtual classes. You can attend it from anywhere. So there is no reason golden cross between EMA 20 crossing the green line here. Then let's look at the blue line, whether there's no indication of it. So there's no other than that a golden cross here. Okay, let's look at MACD here. MACD, yes, this blue color line, it's not cutting across the red color, no. So my and it is above 0. Okay, it is above 0. So if it is below 0, it's a different indication, but this is above 0, so I do not know how it will do. All right, and if you saw here the volume, it is below, but the line is above. Okay, so there's no MACD indication. We don't have any confirmatory signals except for it's an uptrending. There is no in the confirmatory signals from MACD. We don't have, let's look at stochastic. We don't have any indication for stochastic as well. There's no. And then let's look at force index. Force index, is the line above 0? No, it is not. The line seems to be below 0. So there's no indication as well, and it is not in any peak. So yep, this is the technical valuation of SHOP. So what am I summarizing is, if you are looking for an entry, perhaps no evaluation needs to be done, and there is no immediate short term or immediate in the short span indication of the Shopify's technical analysis. However, we can draw what they call let's say maybe somewhere here that touches most of the high. Okay, so if you're looking at 1 year span, I see that I can put here, but it doesn't cross much, so I'm pushing it down so that it's more prominent. So this is my resistance line. So let's draw a support line. There is no right and wrong here. Yeah, I can draw it here. Roughly the line somewhere here, because it touches quite a lot. Okay, so this is my support and my resistance. If you look at support resistance, it is an uptrending. It's growing. It's moving upward. So yeah, and let's look at what are the other indication that we can see here. No, that's all. So I've drawn, this is for 1 year, but if we want to draw a short term, perhaps I can change the color to maybe blue, or no, maybe let's take purple. Okay, short term, how many months do you want to say at short term? Let's take from quarterly. Let's take from here to here, maybe here. Let's take it from here. So we can see a lot of cross over here. Let's draw another resistance line here, shortest line, and over here. Yep. Okay. So I can perhaps push it over here or here. The last closing. So it looks like high chance that it may go back up. So yep. And if you look at the Bollinger, the volatility is quite high, but here it seems to be lesser. So let's, I can't further evaluate. Let's look at candle today and judge for the entry. So if you want to know further about the price range or an entry indication, join the Facebook page, follow my page, and join the closed group where I will give a lot of insights about the potential price or potential entry methods, and yep, thank you very much. Hope we learned something today. Take care.